Hello guys, welcome to Java Developers YouTube channel. Today we are discussing the problem number 3 and that is prime number. Okay, a number said to be the prime when the number are divisible by 1 and itself is called the prime number. Already we know the definition and let's go for the intuition. Let's open this and if the given number, okay, if the user has entered 1 is only divisible by itself. It's not divisible by other number. 1 is a starting, right? Yeah. So if you go for 2 is divisible by 1 and it also divisible by itself, but whereas 1 divisible by itself. Okay, and if you take 3 divisible by 1, it's not divisible by 2, it's divisible by 3. If you take 4, it will divisible by 1, 2, 4. That means it was divisible by 2. That means one extra factor is getting here, right? And number said to be the prime, it must be divisible by 1 and also itself, but it was additionally it was divisible by 2. So we are said that 4 is not the prime. Okay, it's a prime and 3 is also prime, whereas 4 is not a prime. Okay, let's take 5. 5 is divisible by 1 and 5, right? It's a prime number. Like that we need to consider. Okay, then if you take in a terms of count, what is the count here? We are getting the count is 2. That means if the count is 2, then the number said to be the prime number, right? If the count is 1, it's not the prime. When the count is other than 2, that is 3, it's not the prime, right? Yeah, that is our intuition. And let's go for the coding. Okay, let's take a number. Let's take a number that is int of number, which is equals to 5. Yeah, then I was taking the count variable that is initiated with the 0 initially. Let's take the for loop int of I is equals to 0. It should be initiated from 0. No, it must be initiated with the 1, and I must be less than or equals to the num and I plus plus. Okay, if given number modulo by I, that is double equals to 0. In this case, if that divisible by 1 and itself, in that case what we have to do, we need to increment the count. Count is equals to count plus 1, right? Count is equals to count plus 1 up to here. If the count reached, okay, if the count double equals to 2, then what we have to say, that we have to say that it's a prime. It's a prime. Okay, otherwise we need to say that it's not a prime. Okay, this is our coding part. We are writing the code for that. Okay, that means let's analyze the code. Initially the number has taken 5. Okay, and I was taking the iterations from 1 to 5. Okay, if the number, what is the number? 1 modulo by I, yes, it will leave the remainder. That means here count is 1. And next 2, no. 3, no. 4, no. 5, yes. That means count is incremented to 2. If the count is 2, we can say that the given number is prime. Okay, let's take the number 8 is our number. Initially count is equals to 0, right? And for loop is iterated from 0 to 8, right? Then 8 modulo by I double equals to 0. Yes, its count is, then what is the count here? Count is updated to 1. Next 2, that is 8 modulo by 2. Yes, it's 4 times, that will leave the 0. Then count is updated to 2. Okay, then 8 by 3, it's not divisible. 8 by 4, it's divisible by 2 times. That will leave the remainder, right? So we can say that count is 3. That means the given number which is exceeding the count value. Okay, what is our condition here? If the count is double equals to 0, sorry, double equals to 2, in that case we can say that given number is prime, because the prime definition is that the number has to divisible by 1 and itself, then only we can say that given number is the prime number. Okay, and that is the code, intuition and write down for the code. And let's go for the Eclipse. Okay, let's open the Eclipse and go to the project what you have created, and let's go for the for loops and create the new class and the class new, and just create the class that is prime and prime number. Okay, and let's finish it. Okay, and let's take the, what is the first step? We need to take the scanner class. Okay, scanner sc is equals to new scanner. Okay, then it was taking system.in, right? System.in, and after that what we have to do, we need to take the, ask the user enter the number. Okay, what the number he has been entered, we need to find the whether the given number is prime or not. Okay, then take sc dot next int. Okay, store that in a variable. Okay, that is number, and after that what is the variable I have to take? Initially count, that is equals to 0, first initial state, and int of num is equals to 1, and sorry, int of I is equals to 1, and I must be less than or equals to the given num, then I plus plus. Okay, if entered number modulo by I, which is double equals to 0, then we need to increment the count. Okay, you can write count is equals to count plus 1. Okay, and after that what we have to do, if the count, okay, if the count double equals to 2, that is divisible by itself and the 1, then you can say that the given number is the prime number. Okay, the number is prime, okay, otherwise you enter number is not prime, number what you have entered is not prime. Okay, let's run the code for that. Okay, if I enter the number 8, it's not a prime number, already we seen the dry run. If I enter the 5, it's a prime number. Okay, if I entered 37, it's a prime number, right? If I enter 53, it's a prime number. If I enter ID, it's not a prime number, right? And this is the code for the whether the given number is prime or not. If you have any doubt, just comment below. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel.